My name is Devika. I am a children's book author and illustrator. I couldn't meet you last week because I was traveling, but now I'm back and I cannot wait to share two fabulous books with you. So let's begin. The first book is called Somewhere Else. It's written and illustrated by Gus Gordon. It was published last year by Roaring Press Books. It's a fabulous book, and as soon as you open the book, you see these amazing vintage suitcases. So as you can guess, this book is about traveling or going somewhere else. Um, so as you begin, you see these birds are flying. Some birds fly north, some birds fly south. So kids, if you don't know, birds migrate to warmer places during winter. So this book talks about birds going somewhere else, and it tells you the story of this white duck. His name is George Lahon. What I liked about this book is the names. Have you ever heard a duck whose name is George Lahon, or have you ever seen an owl whose name is Penelope Thornwhistle? It's amazing. So George doesn't like to go anywhere. He just stays at home and he likes to bake. So every time when his friends insist, like, let's go to Italy or let's go to Paris or let's go to see Andes, he has all excuses in the world, like, because he doesn't want to travel. He's busy baking, or he's busy ironing clothes. So the days pass, and one winter, George finds himself all alone. All the birds are gone. So what happens? His friend Pascal is a bear. He visits George, and he's a very good friend of George, and he insists that George should fly. He should go somewhere else. And that day, George tells him his secret that he cannot fly, because when everybody was learning flying, George was busy at the carnival having fun. But Pascal is a good guy, and he has all the solutions in the world. And he says, George, I have an uncanny knack for solving tricky problems. So Pascal tries different things, and finally he comes up with an idea of building a huge hot air balloon. And that way they both travel the world. It's a beautiful, beautiful book, and it tells you a nice story. The text is really funny. The illustrations are beautiful. He has used mixed media, watercolor, pencil, and paper cutouts. It's a very nice story, and it tells you that if you don't have the resources, you have to be resourceful. You have to come up with different solutions if you really want to try something else. So I highly recommend this book for kids who are between 4 and 7. So do check this out, and let's move on to our second book. So our second book is called Edie. Edie is ever so helpful. It's written by Sophie Henn. Even this book was published last year by Philomel Books. Why I picked up this book is because of the color scheme. It reminded me of 1960s or 70s children's books. So I just love the blue, yellow, and all the colors on the cover. I love the story. It's a charming, funny story of this little girl, Edie. Edie just loves to help everyone in every aspect in everyday life. But it's her version of help. It could be a mess for others. So as it's a funny story. So her day starts early, and she's actually dragging her brother out of the bed. She's playing guitar to wake up her parents, and that way she goes on and on and on. So she's helping everybody at the playground, and she's saying, I like to make sure that everybody's having as much fun as possible. And actually she's forcing some kids to do different things. She has already built a castle for her brother. And what I like, the thing I liked about this book is, if you see, she has dressed up her brother as a fairy, and now she's doing the makeup for her grandma. She's doing the hairstyle. She has tied small ponytails on her grandpa. So it's funny. This is what little girls usually do. But she's a good girl, and she likes helping, and she's really proud about it. She's very confident. She's positive. It's a funny book, and I'm sure little girls would love this book. Do check it out. It's a great book for kids who are between 3 and 6. So that's it for this week, and it was nice meeting you guys. If you like these books, I have given the links down below in the description. If you have any comments or suggestions, please write in the comment box. And I'll see you next week with 2 new books. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Enjoy your summer.